What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by Autobahn. My name is Martin, and today I have a 45-minute drive with the E34 M5 ring taxi. So the E34 M5, it was built between 1988 and 1995, and it's the second generation of M5. So it had sort of a modified BMW M1 engine, so that's really special. The E34 M5 is the last generation that was built by hand, which is also super special. So there were 12,254 units, of which 894 were actually Tourings. So this is the later model, the 3.8 with 340 horsepower, which is quite a lot. And before that it had a 3.5 or a 3.6 with 315 horsepower, 0 to 100 5.9 seconds at a top speed of 250 kilometers an hour. Now this of course is a ring taxi. Subtle little detail is this rest in peace Sabine keychain right here, and they have done 650,000 kilometers on the ring with the ring taxi. Various generations of M5, but that is super impressive, 650,000. So let's see if we can get some space. And this has done just under 29,000 kilometers. So it's from the BMW Classic department. Let's see what she will still do. Little over 7,000 RPM. And it's such a smooth engine. And it's such a smooth car, really. It's really like an M5. It's not as aggressive and as sharp as an M3, but I can really see myself driving in the 90s on the Autobahn with this. It's a very, very special experience. It even still has the run-in sticker right here, so I shouldn't go full throttle for the first 2,000 kilometers. That's still the case with BMW M cars, so they get a different oil after 2,000 kilometers. And just the heritage you smell, you feel, you see in this car is super impressive. What also caught my eye is the fact that we have EDC, so that's electronic damper control, in a car from 1988. Wow, so I guess this is sport mode. There's also a P, which I don't know, some kind of comfort mode I guess, but let's put it into sport. But this has to be one of the first cars with an electronic damper setup. Okay, let's see if we can get some space and do a 100 to 200 measurement and see if we can still get all those 340 horses out of the stable. It's not the best manual gearbox, but that's never the case with BMWs. This is a 5-speed, the later, even later models had a 6-speed. So that's a 14.2. For a 1670 kilo car and 340 horsepower, that is really impressive, I think. And I'm sure it will still do that 250 kilometer an hour limit. I'm just hoping I can show you guys. Well, it is getting empty behind me now, so I'm going to hold back. But you need loads of space to really get it to stretch its legs. Am I going to make this? Yes, I am. Pretty good brakes, I have to say. We don't have any electronic systems, so you can definitely tell the car has a friendly character, because this is pre-ESP and pre-traction control and pre all the various systems we have nowadays. So you need a bit of margin to play with. It can't be super violent and super aggressive. But it's a pretty friendly car, you know. You don't have loads of torque. It's a pretty soft suspension setup, even though I'm in sport mode. I really like this. It's this classic BMW 90s vibe, which I just really appreciate. It also smells like our E30. They have a certain smell, the 90s BMWs. But to me, this, by today's standards, doesn't feel like an M car. I don't feel like the edgy character I do with like an E36 or an E46 or like even an E39 M5. But I think the recipe back then was just different. So I don't think it's an M5 to fall in love with. For that, it's just too much like a regular 5 Series in my opinion. The whole experience it doesn't catch you, you know. It's not a very thrilling experience. We want to see it really stretch its legs, right? There we go. Come on, give me some space. Already have to return it. Come on, move over. Ah, once more. Come on! Move over! And use your turn signal. That's the rev limiter right there. Good job, Mr. BMW. What a brand. That's nearly 250 on the speedo. Brakes are really having to work there. Let's use the gearbox. So, the M5 E34, the second generation of M5. It's a very impressive car. It's not an exhilarating car, but it is a very impressive car. So guys, thank you for watching. This was just a little short video. Hope we can do like an elaborate review of an E34 at some point, but this was just a little sneak peek of this cool little ring taxi. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you at the next one. Bye guys.